Nigerians mock DSS for not arresting APC spokesman over claim of governor behind banditry. Nigerians on social media have criticized the Department of State Services for failing to arrest the APC acting deputy National Publicity Secretary Yekini Nabena over a claim he made that a governor from the northwest is behind banditry in the region. Nabena made the claim while responding to a protest organized by the PDP calling for the release of the then abducted students of the government secondary school Kankara, Katsina State. Nabena said he kept the name of the Northwest governor as a secret because of the sensitive nature of the intelligence report. He further alleged that the increasing spate of banditry in the Northwest was politically motivated and was exacerbated by the alleged sponsorship of the governor in question. There are 7 states in the Northwest and 5 of them are under APC control. They are Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Jigawa, and Kebbi. The 2 PDP governors are Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto State and Bello Matawale of Zamfara State. Most Nigerians, however, wondered why the DSS was quick to arrest Obadiah Malafia, a former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, after alleging that a governor from the north is the leader of the Boko Haram but has refused to arrest Nabena days after his statement. They accused the secret security agency of being biased. Wow. Well, there's a reaction of a Nigerian here saying, echoing the same line that Malafia made, the DSS came after him. Then a radio station was fined 5 million naira. Lai Mohammed, over to you. Absolutely shocking. The hypocrite. These are conspiracy theories, so nothing is alleged. Nothing is proven yet. So just say allegedly for all these cases. Another person on Twitter reacts saying, where is the DSS that invited Malafia when he said this? Buhari is also one of their sponsors. Come and arrest me. Wow. To be honest, the government actually puts a lot more effort into tracking who says what rather than actually fixing the issues in Nigeria. Absolutely shameful. Somebody says the Nigerian law is not meant for everyone. Some are politically and richly above law. At this point, we're going to have that part of society, the people who are the elites, the invisible ones we don't see, but have the money and the power. But then it's very embarrassing when at this point, money alone can literally get you to where you want, where it's actually so scary that they don't even try to hide their tracks. They really don't. They don't put as much effort in trying to hide it. They just give it away as if, we're just not going to notice anything. And that is the thing. They now know, or they feel as though they can do these things, and then, or make statements like this, but then not cover their tracks and being surprised when Nigerians are reacting. But then they put 110% effort in trying to, strip people of their rights to protest by actually shooting them. And the evidence is online. That is it. Wow. At this point, it's absolutely shocking, to be honest. And yeah, the hypocrisy is real. So you'd argue, what can you do at this point? Somebody says, party politics. We don't need much politicians in politics. We only need true leaders in politics. Well, politics is a dirty game anyway. So the standard of where you have to be, it's not really high. Another person says they once arrested the former CBN deputy governor for saying something similar. This other man belongs to the camp of the untouchables. We are witnessing a total destruction of public institutions, or what is left of. Shame. At this point, I don't even know what we as Nigerians can do. Somebody says there are different laws in Nigeria. It depends on which side of the divide you fall. Absolutely. DSS has been robbed of dignity and professionalism under Bubu. They have become vigilantes. At this point, is this the hypocritical behavior for me? Because the effort that they will put in to try cover their tracks, that they don't even put in as much effort to apply in the first place. Like, what? Well, allegedly they can, do all these things, but then coming out to say it, you have to be careful, because literally for the NSAS protesters, they were literally tracking devices on who said what and what. I mean, the hypocritical behavior has definitely shown whose side they're on and what they're willing to cover and what they're not willing to cover. Someone says very illiterate people, hypocrites and cowardice. It is not. Hmm? Someone said it is not possible because he is also a northern. Remember, the birds of the same feather fly together. Huh. Somebody says, can a house fight against himself? Northern politicians, Boko Haram versus Nigerian government is laughable, but you are right. Yes, as DSS interrogated Malafia for the claim of Northern governor behind Boko Haram, why should APC spokesman not also interrogated for making a similar claim? True. Very, very true. When DSS has not arrested the Mieti Allah Magban when they take responsibility for killings and making threats on national TV, even DSS now pay ransom for the release of his own kidnapped operatives. Oof. I mean, these are heavy accusations here. But then again, we can say heavy accusations all we like, but then it's not like as if where we operate in such a system of government where there are serious consequences. So to be honest, there's nothing effective. All you can do is talk. And in this time where the attention span on something is so short, people will literally forget about it the next day and it's swept under the rug. And I feel like that is what the government sort of has as an upper hand when it comes to issues like this, because there is so much happening, the attention span is so short. By the next day, something else has happened and everyone's mind is literally out of it. Favoritism and nepotism, amongst others, is the order of the day. Because they know he's speaking the truth and DSS is an arm of the APC. Wow. Well, allegedly. It said, is it not the same state security that they are using to commit crimes? Even the police and army are not left out. They have all been compromised and infiltrated by a bunch of thieves, criminals, and retired kidnappers. Wow. I mean, to be honest, at this point, they're not going to face the consequences of their actions. So at the end of the day, talking about this, where does this leave us, to be honest? Because these stories keep coming on every day. There's so many conspiracy theories on who's behind this, who's behind that. But then at this point, we are literally living in a lawless nation. And so how can we, as the people, take control and be like, there's going to be serious consequences for your actions? Because at this point, no one knows what's going on. Somebody says the organization is an arm of the APC. I mean, to be honest, from all the comments here, this has been sort of the overarching, consistent comments saying that it's an arm of the APC. Well, allegedly. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.